People are saying, oh, that's Emmitt Smith's son, this and that, but I'm out here to prove them wrong, prove them that I'm something new and something different.
In this video, we are continuing our NFL family series with the next Emmitt Smith. We've done the Mannings, the McCaffreys, the Sanders, and now we have perhaps what could become an unmatched legacy at the running back position. We'll first quickly go over the career of Emmitt Smith. Well, that is the Emmitt Smith you already know, Emmitt Smith III. Then we're going to go over the scouting report of his son, and how the two running backs compare in both size and play style, and how Emmitt IV can take over college football and make his way to the NFL draft. Just to make things easy in this video, we're going to call the former Cowboys running back Emmitt and his son EJ, which he likes to go by anyway. So back in 1990, the Cowboys selected Emmitt in the first round of the draft. And he was pretty much amazing right away. He won Rookie of the Year, then the next year won the rushing title, then the year after that, he won a Super Bowl. He go on to win 3 championships and a Super Bowl MVP as a key piece of the Cowboys dynasty. He was a 4-time first-team All-Pro and the NFL MVP in 1993. Of course, you can't mention Emmitt's name without mentioning Walter Payton, because in 2002, Emmitt famously broke Payton's all-time rushing record. As his career was winding down, he signed with the Cardinals. And during that time, his son EJ was an infant. Even though EJ was so young, he could sense just how special his father was. And today it seems his father is realizing how special his son is too.
He has his own God-given talent. He's completely different than me, and he wants to get better every day.
Golf was actually EJ's first sport. Then he started playing football with Deion Sanders' Truth Sports Texas Select Youth Football League. I'm sure even at a young age there was plenty of hype about Emmitt Smith's son playing football, but he ended up quitting after 2 years. He elected to play baseball and basketball instead. Then in middle school he went back to football, although he was never really pushed in that direction. Emmitt told Bleacher Report, "I never pushed him into football, but he had a passion and he found his way back to it. As a parent and as a person, I've learned it's hard to take another person's passion away from them. If he didn't love the game, I would encourage him not to do it." Being a running back came naturally to EJ, but he decided he wanted to try a new position, wide receiver. Emmitt encouraged EJ to develop his pass-catching abilities. He recognizes there's little room in the modern NFL for the type of ball carrier he was. He added that basically the present and future of running backs are players like Christian McCaffrey, who are known for their soft hands. Despite being more of a pass-catching back, EJ still tries to soak up all he can from his father. The two often spend time watching film together. Emmitt said it's just a part of who they are. And EJ realizes the opportunity given to him with who his father is. He also realizes that he can't be complacent because of that.
I saw this development of almost a partnership happening. He wanted it, and Emmitt wanted to give it.
Wearing his father's 22 jersey, EJ lit up the Texas football scene. With that running back wide receiver hybrid, EJ became an electric all-purpose back in high school. You can put him in the slot or the backfield. While his father pounded the rock as a power back, EJ is more on the fast and flashy side of things. Although sometimes EJ does carry about 5 dudes into the end zone, and you'd swear that's a younger Emmitt out there on the field, which I guess is technically true. Emmitt stood at 5'9" and 210 pounds, while EJ measures at 5'11" and right around 200 pounds. EJ says his versatility is what separates him. Being able to run routes and run in the backfield is vital for the next level, and EJ has shown that he can do it. This is how impressive EJ was in high school at Jesuit Dallas. As a sophomore, he eclipsed over 1,900 total yards on offense with 33 touchdowns. After that, defenses learned to key in on him, and still his senior year he had over 1,400 yards for 29 touchdowns, despite missing the first 2 games of the season. He's been a unanimous All-District selection and the team's MVP, and at times he was putting the team on his back, like when he scored all 4 of the team's touchdowns in a win against the defending state champions. As a 4-star recruit and one of the top-ranked players with the athlete designation, EJ was given offers from numerous powerhouse schools, including LSU, Alabama, and Michigan. His top 5 choices were Texas A&M, Ohio State, Stanford, his dad's alma mater, Florida, and Georgia. And funny enough, after modeling his game after a player like Christian McCaffrey, EJ decided on Stanford, where McCaffrey once dominated college football. The 24/7 sports director of scouting said, EJ proved consistently good in one-on-ones, winning vertical reps, then close quarters matchups and red zone work. EJ owns a build perhaps a bit more reminiscent of a back, but regularly showed that he possesses impressive receiver acumen and the requisite athleticism to thrive on the perimeter. Stanford's offense has produced numerous running back Heisman candidates in the past decade or so, with Toby Gerhart, Christian McCaffrey, and Bryce Love. If EJ is anything like McCaffrey or Love, then he will be on a pace to dominate college football by his sophomore year. Go Mighty Card gave this scouting report. Smith's video shows a player with the raw receiving talent, good hands, and a nose for the ball that will allow him to be a receiving threat out of the backfield. Should the coaching staff choose to push him in that direction, and I'm almost certain they will, some time spent on route running will make him an even more dangerous weapon. In fact, he's shown this potential this week while working out in preparation for the Under Armour All-America game, impressing scouts not only in his standard role as a running back, but also as a slot receiver. As we wrap things up, I want to leave with a quote from Emmitt. He said, "People are sitting on the edge of their seat every time EJ touches the ball. There are certain players who make you feel that way. They're bound for great things. My son is one of them. He's about to break out." If you're interested in the other NFL family videos, then I'll put a playlist in the end screens and link them in the comments below. And if you decide you like videos like this or my other NFL videos, then please remember to sub it up.
But he also understands that he has this high level of expectation of himself, and he's pushing himself to that level. And that part, I tell him, put the blinders on, put the earmuffs on, and tune out the noise.